Welcome to the Lost Art of Moochcasting Part 2. I'm Cox the Legend, joined once again by...
Hughes, David Hughes.
007. Last time we covered a few things going over myself and Dave's history, including cinema memories, his first film, and how he got into photography, filming, and things like that, including Star Wars and, of course, Mooch TV. In this part, we're going to crack on with some more conclusion of Mooch TV, and also some things like extra work.
Let's go and talk about it. Mitch Connor.
So, on top of that, we've got, you have your channel, Mooch TV.
Yeah.
We'll go to a break after this, because I think you can't hear a drink and a break, so...
Yeah. I'm thinking of the public. I mean, I think they're dead.
They've got 8. They like listening to this, it's fine.
Good.
I'll get loads of listens.
Cox's warm brown voice and Mr. Hughes' tranquility speech.
It's a sleeping pill that puts you down. Yeah. It just puts you down.
Yeah.
Possibly for good.
But they're supposed to be listening, not sleeping.
True.
Hello.
So yeah, going on from you've sort of done photography and filming, and you've done various...
Yeah, I mean, you said I've got into photography.
Yeah.
I don't know.
How's your...
Weird.
Sort of fell into it, maybe? And
I think so, somewhere along, because when I was 16, 17, I don't know if have you ever heard of YTS?
No,
Youth Training Scheme, right? It was like a job thing for young people. I don't know what the equivalent is at the minute.
Yeah.
But when you were 15, 16, you just leave the school. They found you a job. It was like a 2-year thing where you had to sort of make notes and that, report back to somebody. But it was a job, but you just got peanuts for it. But it was an actual normal
like an
job.
apprenticeship sort of thing nowadays.
Yeah, it's more of an apprenticeship. And I got a job at Dixon's. But I only lived some weeks. I didn't like it. I didn't like the people I was working with, because going from school to working like an adult environment.
Dixon's electronic shop people.
Yes, yes. It's like Curry's and PC World. Well, PC World's not really there now. It's part of Curry's, isn't it? But yeah, but it was an electronic shop, and they put me on the course, and it was a photography one. Now, at the time it was film, because obviously I'm a bit old. It was a good camera, but I just had no interest in it.
Yeah.
I thought, this camera's great. I'm taking a few pictures, but in my mind, I have to process this. Can't be bothered, because in those days, boys and girls, when you had a film and took pictures, when you went on holiday, oh God, I can't breathe. You have a film with 24 exposures, and chances are you only end up with 6, because most of them will be blurred, or just didn't turn out. So most of the film you were paying for, you were paying like 4 or 5 quid, which is dear most of the times, just for 3-4 pictures. But it was travesty, really.
Yeah, getting developed and all that sort of thing.
Yeah, even when I was at Starter Cinema, used to take pictures of the stuff you did. And so I used to sort of get developed. So I wasn't really asked about film. It's only when a friend who went with us on Florida said, "I've got a digital camera." That's nice. What's the difference?
Yeah.
It's not film. And we can delete things. Interesting. But I think it's around the working at the cinema.
Since I've known you, you've always had like a digital camera normally in your pocket or something.
Yeah.
Well,
it was frustrating with the films, and somehow I was doing a bit of reading and that. Got digital cameras, and I thought, I want a camera. I suddenly went, I want a camera. I just got a little pocket one, and I use it mainly for work, to take pictures of these things, and I could delete whatever.
Yeah.
I thought, this is really convenient, this.
Yeah.
And I think going to one or 2 weddings that I took some pictures, and I said, "Oh, took some pictures, there you are." And I said, "These are really good.
Yeah.
I wish I'd used it for photography now. It's only a normal camera." Oh, okay. So they got a bit of interest, and I think it's from then it started slowly growing. Now as a teen, I was kind of into wanted to make films. I made a few short videos with my friend. I had a cine camera to begin with, and I had a video camera, so I kind of liked the idea of making little films. And then I went into a lull of the camera broke, so there was years when I didn't have a video camera, so that kind of that phase died out. So I think in my mind, I think it was after a new hobby.
Right.
And with the digital thing, and then with some, you can film on here as well. Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Was that sort of when they first came out and you played got like a 10 meg memory card in them or something? And
so when I got my Canon one, I thought, actually, this is really good. It's really sharp.
Yeah.
And then something come up, short film competition. Really? So, I collaborated with you. We made preview time.
Test the power of this camera.
Yeah. In the meantime, I was taking pictures, and I like the fact of taking stills as well as the thing, so it was growing on me.
Well, because I saw there was a load of old posters of you threw together on Photoshop, whatever, up in the staff room, though.
Yeah.
You're taking pictures on staff nights out and when on staff, like, promotional events and stuff.
Well, the reason that was for a bit of fun, because I was starting to... in fact, the year 2000, New Year's Eve, I didn't go out. I weren't feeling so good, and this is one to be staying. I thought, you know what? If you're all right, make us a Christmas lunch. I'll stay, but I'll play on the computer.
Yeah.
I was in the playing mood, and I got a bit of software with one of it. Must have been a camera or something. And I thought, I can make pictures here.
Yeah.
So I think from there, somebody started the STEM for the art side. So when I started taking more pictures with digital camera, I thought, I can do this and this. So I think it was just finding my feet. So that's why I did it. If I did it for shits and giggles. So when I did that, I started start making promotional posters for the night out. So back to front.
Yeah.
So I think that's where that grew from. Because I used to be artistic, used to be cartoonist, and again that kind of fell wayside. So the artistic side and the film side wanted to come out at some point.
Yeah.
I think with the pictures,
just find your niche, I think, probably.
Yeah.
Anything. Yeah,
I've always had trouble finding my niche. And again, with people asking you to take pictures. So when it's like, can you take video as well?
Yeah.
Which one? All right, both. Right, okay. So then I have to sort of learn to juggle between the two.
Yeah. I think it's more simplified nowadays, like especially on with phones and stuff nowadays, smartphones. You can film but be doing snapshots as you're filming.
So when the last at Radio Wave said, can you take some pictures? Yeah, all right, I've got my camera. Cheers for that, I appreciate that. Yeah, 40 quid. What? Wow, thanks. I weren't expecting that. I know it's not much, but at least I thought if I got a better camera, maybe that's where it started growing then.
Right.
So we're doing the pictures for my friends and that. I think just little things every now and then, sort of something was clicking.
Yeah.
And then making the short films again, I thought,
Sort of reignited the passion.
Yeah. So the cartoon side has died and buried.
You still do your little animations here and there, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, I brought Back for the Dead the other week for Chris, for his
Mooch TV.
Mooch TV's drawn-out comedy. But he wanted to do a full series. That's what pulled me first of all. I don't want to start drawing again. That's what put me off.
Yeah.
The doodles they did were very basic, they're not coloured in. He was happy with it, but I was like, it was more like here.
I always remember there was one time, I think it was at work one night, I think it was like something was on, like it was really deadly quiet, or nothing was on or something. You walked over, grabbed a piece of paper, and you just did a drawing, and then you had, that way it's one person, turn upside down, look that way it's the other person. It was the two women stood there sort of thing. I nearly fell on the floor, I was laughing so hard.
A little party trick. I said I used to get asked at Buckland to draw people door signs. Because it's all my sign. I want that. Yeah. You're not called Dave. You do it in my name. Oh, fuck's sake. So at one point I even put a poster and said, yeah, I'm the one who does the drawings, come and see me.
Yeah.
I'm not going to have a drawing. Fucking hell.
Bring me a pen and paper.
Yeah. You can buy me a pint. You don't drink. Oh yeah. I really should think about this.
So we did the short films.
Right, yeah.
Which I keep still getting asked about to this day by my sibling and other people.
Yeah.
Mainly for the Rembrandt letters.
Bring me those letters! Barbara.
But yeah, mainly for that bit, but also because there's a few we've had sat sort of on script, still on paper, I think.
Yeah.
Or there's still an image in the back of my mind which you still love to torment me with every now and then.
Yeah, I mean, we came up with some ideas that never saw fruition, like the Touching Cloth series. That was only going to be a one-off, and then it turned into a trilogy. I don't know why. About a man who's
I don't remember the trilogy. I just remember the
I'm sure we wanted to turn it into a trilogy at one point, but it was a one-off. I think it was Christian, though. You probably wanted to make it an extension of that. I don't know.
We had the basic idea, but then it was where do we go from there? And I've sort of been talking to me about it and he wants to actually do it, like film it and put it out there as like a short sketch sort of thing.
Yeah.
So it's whether it happens or not, we'll have to see.
Yeah, I won't ruin the plot of Touching Cloth.
It's not like the Sky One Detective. That's awful. We'll leave it at that.
No, it's just a simplistic thing that would have been funny, and it would have involved Nutella.
I said chocolate pudding.
Well, okay, yeah. Tomato.
But we had that. We had Bin Run.
That was your epic.
Yeah,
man.
My epic. Somehow it turned into 3D somehow.
Yeah.
Because you said I can do 3D conversion, and someone said, "Yeah, I'll do it in 3D. You can do 3D on YouTube now."
I just thought it just needed that extra element.
Again, that's a sort of sat not doing anything. And then there was the one you actually wrote a script for. I remember was one called Vampire, which has very early, very early, I think, history somewhere.
Yeah, because I'm one of these who'll come up with an idea and just have a rough outline of it.
Yeah.
But I think with Vampire, I think I was writing the script, which is rare for me.
It's sat on my Google Drive at home. It's actually, there is a script for it.
And there was an idea of doing like a trilogy of that as well, but it was going to be a backward trilogy. It was going to be the first one was present day, the second one was 80s, and the last one was like 1900s or something daft like that.
Yeah, but it's a Victorian.
Yeah. But it somehow end to link with the first one, so it like full circle. It was a bit weird. And we just dropped it because it was. I mean, we've got to be for a short film, but the short film competition that was going around was only for a 5-minute film. Well, we saw this. Oh no, this won't be 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then we just seemed to drop it like a brick, which is a shame because there's quite a few people on board ready to do it.
There's people in talks, and then there's all that thing of people sort of dropped out last minute, and then it was sort of all talk, but it sort of just fell by the wayside. It was usually other projects coming up and down. And
that's right. I mean, I remember doing artwork for it and all sorts, but that's a shame. That we might do it again one day, when Mooch TV gets us fans and hits.
I did say if not, we'll do it as like a radio play thing, possibly down the line. maybe when I got some more microphones.
Yeah.
So following on from that, we met Chris Cassidy.
Oh yes,
your Mooch co-host.
That's right. He's another guy who works at the cinema. Good lad.
So, but we all met at the cinema. But then, what sort of you've got your YouTube channel Mooch TV? What sort of made you two want to take off and think, right, let's do this?
Well, I brought it to his attention around 2012 or 2011 before I left about doing something on YouTube. But at the time, I said, "So we do like a sketch show."
Yeah.
So I'm doing like a 15-minute sketch show that's on probably every month. Give us time to sort of catch up, and that was going to be just one episode every month. Like, right, I didn't really understand about the making money on YouTube. I was just doing it for shits and giggles.
I think they only brought that in around 2012 in the monetisation thing on YouTube. So
but like I said, the idea was just there, saying that could be a good platform because Chris writes a lot of stuff, but he doesn't show it off.
Yeah.
But I believe this stuff he's got is probably really good. I remember him talking of doing the series. I said, "Well, why don't we write something together and do it on YouTube?" And because he's an actor, I thought it'd be good to see him go far. I'm just doing it for fun, and he was interested. And I even asked a girl, a comic called Natalie Smith, who I used to work with at the ABC Cinema. She now lives in Leeds.
Right.
She's part of the Price Comedy Circuit in Leeds. She does something every week. I thought if we get her on board, like a female on board, I thought we'd sort of iron out the creases and try and get a bigger audience. But it just never materialised.
Right.
And then I ended up working at and everything seemed to come to a full stop because
I'll beat that.
Yeah.
You worked at the hotel.
Yeah, sorry, I'll start again. And then I got a nighttime job in an hotel, whose brand I will not express, other than disappointment. But otherwise, working nights, ruined my body clock, still does, and I couldn't commit to anything like you're talking about photography. I started getting like commission jobs doing weddings and parties.
Yeah.
I realised I couldn't sort of say I could do weddings.
Right.
Some of the holidays I've had, I've taken off for a week just so I can secure the one day for a wedding.
Yeah.
You can't sort of, if you just say you're going to do a wedding, you have to do it. But every time I put day requests in, I never got them. So with my body clock, I put a lot of stop to the photography. So that was something I wanted to pursue with me, and I kind of come to a grinding halt. So everything kind of, came to a full stop, which was a shame. Because I wanted to do it, but in my mind, I wanted to live, as in I wanted to earn the money, because it's been a while since I had a full-time job.
Yeah.
So I need to earn it. I'm now living on my own. I still need a full-time job, because I always seem to be too much a month at the end of the money.
Yeah.
As I always put it. So I always seem to be struggling. But it's just trying to fit things in. But I have adapted, unfortunately, to being... how am I going to put it? I've been in the mental state recently, been down, been depressed. I've just been in bed all the time. As soon as I get home from work, I just want to go to bed, stay in. I've become a hermit. So I've lost, I'm doing a lot of things, missing people, going to events, put loads of weight on. Only because I've got to go to work. There's not that strange mentality. I've got to go work. So just
get up, go to work, get home, go to sleep.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
Yeah, anything else can wait.
Yeah.
And that's the wrong thing to do. So, at some point last year, in fact, it was this time last year, I did a reaction video for Star Wars. Because I've been watching these reaction videos. I think I started watching these girls doing Doctor Who, and I'm quite impressed. Not because there were two girls, the fact they were drunk, and it made me laugh. And I'm looking over a bit, I thought, oh my god, there's thousands of videos of people staring at the TV, but the camera's staring at them.
Yeah.
Is this it? And we're just watching somebody's face. Some were funny, some were just, that was a waste of time.
Yeah, it's a really weird phenomenon.
Why did you put that on the internet? It's just you just sitting there, not reacting.
Yeah.
I think that episode from Game of Thrones, the Red Wedding, because I'd watched
I've not watched Game of Thrones, but I know of it.
Right, well, at the time I hadn't watched it, but I'd heard of it. I actually even saw the actual clip. That's what they're reacting to.
Right.
I didn't know who was being killed, but I thought that's a bit graphic. So that kind of piqued my interest. So when the Star Wars trailer came, I thought, you know what, I'm going to do it. So I had a meet that night with Andy and Becky, and I said, do you mind if I do this trailer? In fact, do you want to sit in? And I said, well, we don't want to be on camera, but we'll sit in.
Yeah.
It was nice because it kind of had an audience off screen. And I did it, and I put it on. And I thought nothing of it, because the things I have put on YouTube before, I've always got about 40 hits.
World's End.
Yeah. But I mean, but again, I'm still not a YouTube expert, but I put it on and didn't really think about it until a few days later. And look, it's got quite a few views. 100, 200, 300. And a month later, like 6,000. What? So, and I've not had anything like that since.
I think it's just probably down to your timing and the fact it's sometimes to do, especially with YouTube, things like tags and getting it to pop up. It's like it has to sort of. It's like if I was watching a video and it's sort of we had that right bar, you can click on to other ones like recommended for you based on you watching this, and you have to have it sort of pop up on that size. Maybe, but then it has to sort of attract people in. But well, what's different to this guy's reaction if I watch this video?
Well, I've tried to make fancy thumbnails because a lot of the things I do on YouTube is make your thumbnail interesting.
Yeah. Well, you can upload your own now. Upload like a picture or something. I think How To Basic does it.
No, I've always uploaded mine.
You can pick a screenshot, but you can upload like a picture if you don't want people to see what's in the episode.
Oh yeah.
Sort of thing. You can do
in this
that.
case, I've done it that way. I've not picked the screenshot. I've done my own.
Yeah.
However, I think what did it is it was one I made. But it was off the very first frame of the film where I'm yawning. So if you look at it, I look like a bit of a retard moment. and I've just put Star Wars next to it. That's it. But it's just a picture of me in the room with the font to Star Wars. That's it.
Yeah.
And I think that might have had something to do with it. Because people think, what the hell's that? Click.
Possibly, yeah.
Maybe. All the rest have looked professional and have had no clicks. This one...
No, because you and Chris did your Rogue One reaction trailer.
Yeah.
And I tried to film myself watching the Rogue One trailer for the first time, but it didn't... Like, my reaction was nothing compared to, like, you and Chris.
Right.
So if I'd put that on, you'd have been one of them people that's like, well, what's this guy? He's just sat there watching it and he's not reacting.
Yeah. Well, I did film one for the Star Trek trailer, but I didn't post it. I just deleted it because I watched it and that's awful.
Yeah.
Because I didn't really react and I didn't look right. Because that's another thing with this Mooch thing. I did another Star Wars one and I thought, I'm quite uncomfortable now. I don't like looking at myself, basically. Because I put so much effort, oh god, I look awful. And we did a pilot then, a few months, just before Christmas. This is about end of November. This idea had come about, we started talking about doing a Mooch. I don't think we had a name at the time. And we filmed it on the couch. And we were watching Star Wars trailers, or toys from the 80s. And it went on for 15 minutes, and I've still not edited it. Because I looked at it and I didn't like the way I was sitting. I look twice as big as I am, and that's big. I just felt uncomfortable and I thought, I don't want to watch that. So it's never heard. So
I think sometimes you have to take the gamble, though.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah. I mean, I'll probably still air it now, but now I've done more episodes, I might air it, because like I said, when we did the Batman one, I thought, oh god, look awful again, but I just was quite conscious on the pilot one. And I said to Chris, no, I'm not editing, I'm really sorry. But I said, you know what, the idea's stuck in my mind. Maybe we can do it again. So why don't we do a Christmas one? Or why do we do a Christmas one? And he said, well, I'd love to make loads of shows. Well, nobody knows who we are. I said, tell you what, like you said, we'll do that gamble. So then we came up with the 12 Daves of Christmas. I said, the best way to do that, because you're working, I'm working, come to my house on Sunday, we'll film all 12. We'll make it 5-minute episodes, we'll film all 12. And I'll edit them every day. And if we say, obviously we did it, I can't remember the day we said it, but it ended on the Christmas Eve.
Yeah,
where it's out that way,
as
opposed to as it should be. And we did it. And even though I thought, oh, look at the size of me, I thought, back in my mind, oh, this might be beneficial for you. Giving you something to do. And looking at yourself, if you're not happy, do something about it. It's that kind of top mentality.
Yeah.
And I thought after that,
good one to have.
We might not do any more. I thought, that's it, we've done it. And then kids went back to school. I was waiting for my little girl. Went to school, and a lady said to me, who I recognise but I don't know her, said, enjoyed your shows. What? Your Mooch TV? They're really good. Oh, you watched them? Yeah, I saw them all. All? Yeah, I watched every one. All of them? As in 12? Yeah. Didn't watch them at once, watched them daily. When it pinged up on my phone, a new episode was on. Made a brew, watched it on the telly. Really? And that really impressed me. I thought, oh my god, I've got a fan.
The power of technology.
It'll be like Ghostbusters, we got one! So I told Chris, and he was like, oh my god, that's amazing. And so we started making a few more. And as you do, after that, you don't get all the clicks, so you start to think, oh, this is a waste of time. When he said to me, he was in Tesco or Asda, I think it was Asda he was in, and somebody approached him and said, can I have your autograph? And he thought it was somebody taking the mix, and what do you mean? He said, you Mooch TV. So again, there's people out there, there's seriously, can I have your autograph? Because he thought it was back to me. He said, no, I want your autograph, I collect autographs. I've seen you on YouTube. So that cheered me up.
Planting seeds, I think, maybe.
So, I mean, I feel bad for everybody, because all these YouTubers commit to the programmes, and they make 2-3 shows a week. Now, I've been poorly this last fortnight, and I'm way behind. I've got some good episodes to come, but I've not edited because I've been poorly, been bedbound. I shouldn't even be doing this, but Adam's going to suffer from it, not you guys. However, bear with us.
I've got to do the editing, so don't worry.
But bear with us, there will be some good episodes coming up. It's just unfortunately I've been so poorly that I've not planned anything. But there is episodes to come because they're in the can. I've just not been editing. But you got some good stuff coming up.
Your teeth are falling out, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, there's always avenues to do things. You've got like Comic Cons coming up, other events. I mean, the Revenge of the Sith review you saw.
Very good episode.
You enjoyed that?
Check it out on your areas.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the best one you've done so far.
Well, the one right at the beginning, when I'm on the phone, there's a hint that I might be looking for somebody else as a presenter.
Right.
But that's like an unanswered J.J. Abrams mystery, that.
Keeping it close to your chest, but not.
Kind of, because it probably could have to look for somebody. But I think that's the idea. I think that'd be a nice bit of a hook.
Yeah.
Because we've got you on board for a lot of things now. You were a guest and you popped up a lot, and I must say there's
people love me.
Well, truthfully, people do. There's quite a few.
I don't know why.
When's Adam on again? I went, right. Not you two present it. I'll just sit out of it, shall I? I don't want to come up with a bloody thing. Strop. But
Diva.
Yeah, Diva, Las Vegas. But yeah, I mean, if it's a case where the first doesn't fit, then we'll work something out. But because we are finding our feet at the end of the day, Mooch was an idea to give us something to do. And I'm thinking of, like, I always think of other people and then myself, and I'm an idiot. But the reason why I'm doing it is, like I said, to keep motivated, because obviously I think I had depression. These days I feel alright.
I think at the time you're doing more nowadays.
Yeah, but there was a time last year where I just didn't want to do a thing.
Yeah.
I didn't want to see anyone. I wasn't comfortable. I just wanted
I think
to stay
with how things were going and that, I think it was just sort of you were going to have like that point where you were you're on your arse and
I was absolutely low evidence. Didn't want to do everything. Because I went to the doctor the other day and I said, Dave, you put too much weight on. I've told you about this before. I said, you have my life! You're alright, you've got a gastric band. But there was a time where I think, I don't care, I'll just eat and die, that's it. But now I've got a chest infection and I want to run through a field. It's weird.
Well, though, it's like you've taken a gamble on Mooch TV and I took a gamble on...
It was something to do. But when I got asked to do photographs one night to the wall, I thought, wait a minute, I've got my video camera here, why don't I just talk to the guy, to Jed Mills?
Right.
That could be an episode. Wait a minute, there's a guy that was bouncing balls, he was on Britain's Got Talent, well, I'll talk to him, that could be another episode. So like little things start ticking away, and I'm thinking, if I go to another event, I can film that.
Yeah.
I've been to another event, and there's been a few events with me and Chris have been. I've dragged Chris along, and I like the last one we went to. Because I got him to film this. It was a catwalk charity thing. And then Chris, all I want you to do is film this catwalk thing. That's it.
Yeah.
I'll take pictures and do anything else. And I got him to chat to an ex-Miss Blackpool who's now been to Africa and all sorts. She's in another Miss category, but I can never get the title right. So he spoke to her and he spoke to the lady who did the charity thing. She was really nice. She owns her own shop in Fleetwood. And I thought, I'll come to you again. And I was thinking, we've got to think out the box to do more of these.
You got another project there on the way, maybe?
Well, nothing yet. We've got ideas, but I haven't approached it. Only because about being poorly. But a couple of calls. Yes, we have actually.
Yeah.
I tell a lie. Maybe one next week involving milkshakes.
Right. I'm going to stop you there because we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll cover milkshakes and
the boys to the yard. Happy Saturday.
Sunday morning.
Yeah.
So we'll cover your upcoming projects and milkshakes after the break. So you've been listening to the Lost Art of Moochcasting. Moochcast. Well, I can't remember what it's called now.
The Lost Art of Moochcasting. You rephrase it too because it's the Lost Art of Podcasting.
There we go. So stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Paul the Hat Guy Flinders, and I'm here to tell you about a brand new wrestling podcast that I host called the WrestleBots Podcast. We talk about the week's news in the world of professional wrestling from WWE, Raw, SmackDown, NXT, through to TNA, and all the way through the indie scenes such as Preston City Wrestling and other indie scenes such as ROH. plus all the bits in between, you know, all the fun bits, all the maybe even stuff that's out of the wrestling world. So join us every week if you like a bit of a laugh, bit of banter, and a bit of wrestling talk. Join us on Spreaker, look for WrestleBots, and find us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/WrestleBots. Thank you for listening to my little plug, and now it's back to the Lost Art of Podcasting.
Welcome back to the Lost Art of Moochcasting. Hope you've enjoyed a little break there. You probably heard an advert, maybe not, I can't remember. Depends what I put in or not, if I have one in time. I'm here still with Dave.
Hi.
From Mooch TV.
That's me.
And we covered a variety of topics, so we'll probably cut it down or maybe it's 2 parts, I'm not sure.
I'm so sorry. I talk and talk and talk and talk.
It's the history of Dave.
Yeah.
Mooch TV.
And you're probably bored of me and never want to speak to me again if you see me in the street. But don't speak to me. Please. Subscribe.
Give him some friends. And subscribe.
Yeah, come on, friends.
Subscribe on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like and share, folks, and favourite and share. So yeah, you're doing Mooch TV.
Right.
You've got some stuff in the can ready to go.
Yeah.
Is there anything you can tell us about? Or sort of,
What's in the can?
well, if there's any top secret projects you're working on that you can't tell us about, or if there's
Well,
you can't tell us about.
it's the usual the Dave I'm good spoiler. But no, I can say that we're going to do a milkshake show. Coming up, milkshake show. I don't know if you've seen me doing the food challenge. Me and
Yes,
Chris.
at West Coast.
That's right, West Coast. Well, West Coast are opening a new store next week that is aimed at selling milkshakes of your choice.
Right.
I'm not just talking about strawberry and chocolate. We're talking Snickers, Mars bars. I don't know. 12 Skittles.
Anything Cadbury to say.
Yeah, anything chocolate. I mean, you put fish in there if you want, but I won't recommend it. But yeah, it's called West Coast Choc Cafe. And because it's opening up, we're going to get in there and try and do a taste test before it officially opens, and film the opening as well.
Cool.
But I need to speak to the boss before he does that. But I'm going too late because obviously I'm being poorly. But yeah, that was one of the ideas we got, and chances are we'll do it. We will do it. We will be triumphant.
Milkshake for the cold.
That's right. That'll get the boys to the yard. I can teach you. No.
So yeah, look out for that one on Mooch TV, folks, on YouTube. You don't have a URL yet, do you?
No, and this is the appeal from Mooch TV. There are thousands of children dying every day in Africa. But more importantly, we need a URL.
How are you going to get that URL, Dave?
Well, put your money back in your pocket.
We're not asking you for £10.
Yeah.
We're not asking you for £5.
We're asking for your finger on the button. Type out Mooch TV on YouTube. Find us, subscribe, and enjoy the variety of stuff coming out every week. We'll even ping you to tell you what we've got, and you can sit back and frown at our latest show. But please, we need subscribers. We've only got 27. I'm happy with that. However, when people ask me, oh, what's your channel? I have to say, type out Mooch TV. I like to copy and paste a URL to them, which is easier. But we haven't got one because of the YouTube thing. But the YouTube standards have changed recently, apparently, according to Adam.
It changed about a month ago, I think.
Yeah, I was just being told this minute. He pulled me off camera / microphone and said,
I found that 2 days ago.
Yeah, and said it was originally 500 and it's now 100. We've got 27. So please, guys, if you listen to this, all three of you, could you please subscribe to Mooch TV?
It's like 50.
Is he?
I've had 200 listens in like 3 weeks.
I'm kidding, but please, honestly.
Bastard.
Evil bastard! He thought he was.
Oh, God.
On Dorothy Stokes, what we should call him, whoever died yesterday. I apologise, I digress. Well, yeah, we're after subscribers, just so we can get that URL, and that will be a big deal for us. So just so we can promote the show more. So please, it's not a big ask. Please go to the Mooch TV, press subscribe.
More subscribers, more content, folks.
It may save a puppy.
Bang.
Yeah.
So, you're doing Mooch TV, you're trying to get your URL, you've got your projects coming up, but you've also done some extra work, believe, in the world of TV that people put in.
Yeah.
And they probably seen you on TV and wondered why you're in the background of...
Yeah. Yeah, I've people said, "Were you in Corrie last night?" I went, yeah. I've been doing it since 2012 when I left that cinema because I needed work. And it's always been on the back of my mind. I did want to film extra work in the past. And I only did it because somehow it involved the cinema. So being a cheeky scamp, I asked, "Can I be in it?" And they went, "Yeah, right." But I didn't get paid. That was a downfall. But I needed some money, so I contacted Screen Management, which used to be in Blackpool, they're now based in Manchester. And I went for an interview, and said, "Fine." And the next thing, he said, "Do you want to be in Coronation Street?" I went, "Yeah, right." So I went for the role. I ended up playing 2 roles. I was told to go down in a suit because I would be playing a doctor. And I took a cheeky selfie of me dressed as a doctor. But on the final episode, you only see a clipboard going past the window, and you can't even tell it's me. So there's a floating clipboard going past Sally's room. And later on, I had to cross the road on the street. Now, it was interesting doing that episode because I don't watch Corrie, I must admit. I used to watch it a lot at one point, but I don't watch it at all now.
Yeah.
Even then, when I was filming it. And then I came in and I'm talking to the director. "Oh, okay, what we're doing this?" Well, this is a hospital scene. Sally's been injured by Frank. Who's Frank? Frank's a murderer. Oh no, Frank's been murdered, sorry. So I'll take that back. A character called Frank had got into a scuffle with Sally. Sally being knocked out. But this Frank guy had been killed, and the mystery was who killed Frank. No, I had absolutely no idea who Frank was because I didn't watch it. And the guy said, "Yes, so it's basically Sally in hospital because she knows who killed him, but she's in a coma. So, but nobody knows who killed Frank because it's a mystery, and I'm not allowed to tell you." Well, that's fine, it's confidential stuff. And then the girl walked up who was late. She was an extra. "Oh, hey, John." Listened to the director. I thought, "Oh, first name term, what's going on here?"
Yeah.
"All right, Sally, how are you? How you doing? You're looking great." "Yeah, what we're filming today?" "Oh, it's Frank's mum's point. Sally in the hospital." "Well, you just blown it. You just told me. You just told me who the killer is." So next day, I did call. He said, "Oh wow, do you know who Frank's killer is?" "Yeah." "Well, don't tell me. Why did you ask?" I thought, I'll do one better, and I actually went to a bookies.
Yeah, and put a bet on.
I wanted to put a bet on and said, "Like, are you taking a bet for the murder of Frank?" And the guy, full credit to him, took 10 minutes to ring round, and then I said, "Oh, they're not doing it for some reason." Oh, right, okay. Bastard.
Most betting shops will normally...
Yeah, well, I thought that.
Anything, pretty much.
But, I mean, the guy was really nice, and he was apologetic. "I'm sorry that they're not doing it." Okay.
Yeah.
So I just threw some newspapers in the air, pushed the man over and ran out. But yeah. But yeah, I was
all diva-ish again.
Yeah. I want to bet! Because I knew who the murderer was. And then I did a charity thing, and this lady every week always said, "Go on, tell me who the murderer is." "No, don't tell me." "Well, shut up, woman. I can tell you, but I'll ruin it for you."
Yeah.
"But can you tell me who the hell Frank is?" But yeah, that was a secret I was holding for weeks. And the people found out and went, "Oh, he's had it." I know. Rubbish, innit? However, I wasn't in that episode at all, even though I filmed 2 scenes.
Yeah.
That you didn't see me.
But you got paid for it.
I got paid for it, which is nice. And because it was classed as 2 episodes, I got double the pay.
Right.
Even though you didn't see me. A bit random. But if they use you, they've got to pay you. Even if you're not on screen, you've done the bit. I'll tell you what was weird though, is it was a Monday night, because I think it was a Monday when I started, I think I went about 12:30, 1 o'clock, because I had to stay behind to do this extra scene that wasn't ever used. Or use the scene, but you just don't see me. Right. It was, I had to cross the road on Coronation Street, which I thought was bizarre.
Yeah. And
the fact that I've visited Coronation Street, the studio.
The old one, yeah, not the...
Yeah.
Well, not after, I went to the original studio, I think, was it in Salford? Not in Salford.
The original one was on Key Street in Manchester.
Yeah,
the new one is now in Salford.
No, it's the old one.
Right, well, the old one, I was filming on the old one.
Right.
And I'd been to it about 10 years before, or probably a bit later than that, when it was a studio. You know, so I was taking pictures of like crappy film camera that I never developed.
Yeah.
And so I brought back memories, but the fact to be on the street, the actual cast walking round, especially when they're not filming, texting the friends, walking round, you think this is a bit surreal. And this guy said, right, we're done with it now. I just need to film this shot. Can you just sit down?
Yeah.
Or hang around, because I need the signature sign out. I went, right, can I sit on Sally's wall? Yeah, go on then. Or Gail's wall, should I say. It was Gail's wall. So, alright, we'll go again. And he was filming, Dev shouted his head off. Tyrone there was a party at Dev's and he'd just come back. His daughter was having a party. So there was a bit of a fracas going on. Tyrone was screaming, Fizz. Can't remember who the other one was, but that Dev was there. They're all sort of having their argy-bargy outside.
Yeah.
I'm sitting on Gail's wall. I'm thinking, hang on a minute, it's 7:30 on Monday night. I'm watching Corrie live in 3D. This is amazing, and I'm getting paid. So that really cheered me up, but they cut me out, the fuckers. Anyway,
it's really weird though how they film it when they're airing an episode. But I know it gets shown weeks later. But
yeah, it's always about 6 weeks.
Yeah.
It's quite a long time now. So the fact
that they're actually filming at 7:30 on a Monday night.
Yeah, it was really strange, but they needed a night time.
Yeah,
because obviously it was a party later on, so that's probably why they did it. But that was the one of 5 times I did Corrie. I've done more. The one that everybody remembers me doing it was with the goalkeeper. The second time I did it.
Barry the gut bucket.
Barry the gut bucket. I asked him if he could get rid of the.
Yeah.
Actually, I know. I wanted to get rid of the gut.
And just Barry Bucket.
Barry Bucket. That was a great name.
It just seems like they sat there in like an office. There's been like 12 of them around a desk and go, we need a name for this goalkeeper. Barry. And then they look around the room and it's got Bin Bucket. Barry Bucket. There we go. Job done.
Proper Lancashire name. So they rang me up and said, do you want to be a goalkeeper? And I said, do you think I look like a goalkeeper? So that's the point. Right. Yeah, go on then.
Yeah.
But the thing is though, I thought, hang on a minute, I don't like football. And more importantly, I don't like the football. I had this bit of a phobia.
Right.
Balloons and footballs freak me out.
Yeah.
Balloons popping, that's another thing. I'm not so bad now, but there was one point I used to be quite anal with them. Anyway, I realised on the set, I thought, oh my god, I'm going to have to try and catch a ball, or miss a ball in this case.
Yeah.
I don't like footballs. I don't want it hurting me. I don't want it touching me. The guy said, right, you go kick the ball into net, avoid it. Don't try, I don't want to catch it.
Yeah.
Try and go the other way anyway. Alright then. So they did the test. And they fucking kicked the ball in my face! Everyone were laughing and I fell on the floor, but look, I wasn't that much in pain, but I did a funny fall over. They all come running. Are you alright? You're not going to sue us, are you? No, I'm alright.
Sign this bit of paper.
Yeah, how many fingers am I holding up? I'm fine.
Sign this paper. Are you alright? Sign this paper.
I can't remember
suing us.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of the actress, but she plays like a 90 woman.
Yeah.
I could hear her laughing her head off. Okay. So one of the actors came up. I think he played John. He was a fireman. I don't think he's in it anymore, but he was quite. He said that was the funniest thing I've ever seen. You're helpful. So later on throughout the day, I remember it was in the afternoon. We'd had lunch.
Yeah.
And they're all eating chocolate cake. I thought, I don't think I can have chocolate cake now. I don't want to ruin my physique as a goalkeeper. So I missed that. I remember a bit annoyed because I still have a few more falling down things to do.
Yeah.
And then we had a break, and I was stood outside. I wanted to ring Zoe up to tell her how things were going. I wanted to know about it because it was Emma's birthday, and I'm filming Corrie, right. So I felt a bit guilty.
That was a ball in the face for you, and that was.
Yeah. So I was on a great day. It was raining. I was cold. My face was numb. And I'm trying to ring, get through, get engaged. And this old man comes up and says, "Want a sweet?" What? What, like a sweet, like a toffee? You what? No, thank you. However, if I'd listened to the full conversation, I'd just give him an extra minute. He wasn't an old pervert or anything. Corey or something must have asked him, or the football ground must have asked him, because him and this lady was giving out sweets to the cast.
Right.
And, is this on purpose?
I was going to say, was it Jimmy Savile or something like he'd laced them and...
No, it was just a generally nice old man who must have been doing a charity thing or being asked, or part of the football club.
Yeah.
He's going up to all the people, all the cast and crew, with like a tray full of sweets, and there was a lady doing it. I thought, right, I missed out there.
Yeah.
And I walked past Steve McDonald, or Simon Gregson, is it? And he's sucking in like, that must have hurt! Yeah, it did. Enjoy your chubba chup. I went to make a phone call, and then Craig Charles interrupts me. How's your face? You can hear it everywhere! Can I finish this call? Yeah, it's Megan Hurts! But he kind of walked away like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. But yeah, I felt a bit bad now. I know I was saying, oh, Craig, I'm really sorry to be a bit offhanded, but I wasn't making a call to be interrupted. Either.
Careful now, you get one of the old robots on you from Robot Wars.
Yeah.
Sergeant Bash on you or something.
And then 6 weeks later, they heard it. It was the 10th of November.
Yeah, I
2012.
remember watching it.
And my phone started going crazy.
Like when celebrities die.
Yeah. So I was saying, do you know you're on telly? Do I know I'm on telly? What you doing? All a few of them said, hey, I haven't seen you. Great. Well, some of them were like questions. Like, what are you doing on telly?
Yeah.
Why are you on telly? I'm sorry. Job. But it was nice as well. For a bit of well done for being on it. So that was
I remember
strange.
though, I watched that bit. I always watched that episode just because you were on it. And the bit you're like, you're cracking your neck, but they put in the sound effects of like
That was good, that, for Corey.
It was almost like a toy noise or something.
Yeah.
Something like winding up.
Yeah.
But it was the fact it was like, this is the Coronation Street. It's like a serious sort of soap. Sometimes
you wouldn't associate sound effects, would you?
Yeah, with Coronation Street.
Yeah, and there was me cracking my neck, and there's this sweet rapper sound effect.
Yeah. The director there.
It's like something I'd do.
The director breaking up his crunchy or something into like the camera.
Yeah, that was really random. But again, it was a double episode. It filtered over to the next one, so again, I got double pay. So kudos. But it was all day.
Yeah.
I mean, I should have known it's a job, and I got to be on telly. But it was a good 8.5 hours, and I was walking up the road like I had rickets, going to the bus, going to get the train, could hardly walk. The next time I did it, the third one, was a scene where I was Steve McDonald again, but he didn't recognise me. I was sitting behind him with a bandit, like an arm sling on, trying to read a magazine off the person next to me.
Yeah.
And that's all it was. And we only filmed it for about an hour. I said, you can go now. I went, really? That it? Come all this way for that? You can see me. You can clearly see me on it.
I suppose though, that's probably an easier shot to do than like the football.
Yeah.
The football one, it's probably like setting up. It's like, right, he's gonna kick it this way. You've got to go this way. And then you've got to set up different.
Yeah.
You've got to, like you're playing football, but then someone's having a conversation at the side, and you've got like different factors to it. It's like just one guy in hospital, and you're sort of there, with your arm in a sling. It's probably a bit easier to do than.
Oh yeah. But what annoyed me, being a diva, apart from going on the train and getting there, I think, oh hello, let's see what's on the news. Rob Williams, brown bread. Oh no, that's cheered me up. Thanks. So that was quite sad. I'm feeling great that day anyway. But I got to Manchester, and it's I had to go to then Media City.
Yeah.
So from the train, I had to get tram to Media City. And then you have to walk over this bridge, and you have to walk all the way around. It's like you walk over this bridge, you see this gate, you think, cool. Well, that's like a security exit for some reason. You can't go that way, mate. No? Oh, you got to go all the way around. Fine, I'll walk to Fleetwood then.
Yeah.
You got to go all the way around and then in. I just went through that bloody gate.
Yeah.
Anyway, and it takes you onto the new set, and I'm going to say it's virtually identical to the Key Street one.
Yeah.
So the roads are still slightly bit bigger.
Right.
But
that would be for, I think, filming or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, because obviously they have a lot of lorries going down there. But yeah, the amount, it was identical. It was just amazing. Even the hospital scene again. I knew where I was walking. I thought it was going to be like Key Street, and it was the exact place because they have the hospital at the end of where the Rovers is. There's like a building at the end. I think they have a chippy on the end, and this hospital is inside this building.
Yeah,
that you don't see. For obviously purposes. There's always somebody dying every month.
I can say that you can walk up the steps, but you open the door and there's just like a brick wall.
Yeah, that's it. That's right. So there was another hospital saying there was a waiting room and I had to sit behind Sue McDonald. But before we did that, I went in the green room where you can sit down and have a brew.
Yeah.
They always give you a brew. They'll say, "Do you want a brew? Do you want some orange?" So they started orange cordial in an ITV1 mug. So I took a selfie, look at me with me, ITV1 mug. And I was just looking around, they had the TV on, ITV, they were playing, funny enough. And then I thought, what's these sheets over it? Being a bit nosy, man. Oh, they're call sheets.
Yeah.
Filming on Tuesday for this day. Scene 1.
Ooh.
Doctors, Steve MacDonald. And they just had some patients, had names. Oh, there's my name. Scene 2. Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Fuckers! I could be there!
You're at all this Manchester for an hour to do one scene and then it's Pleasure Beach.
Yeah, well, the thing with this being a film actually, with most of them, you have to pay your own way.
Yeah.
So even though you think, well, I'll get 60 quid out of this, minus your travel.
Yeah.
So I'm only getting about 40 or less than that.
Yeah.
I thought I could just walk to Pleasure Beach. But anyway, I digress. It was okay. And funny enough, I didn't look out for that episode. Something pointed out, I've just seen you on telly. Yeah. So by then you get a bit bored of it. The fun of looking for me on TV kind of wanes. So I'm too busy thinking about Robin Williams. Brown bread.
Brown bloody bread.
Yeah.
You got to stop killing people.
I'm sorry. I've got this curse, boys and girls.
For those who don't know, folks, since me and Dave became friends, we've always had a sort of bit of a back and forth with dead celebs.
Yeah.
Not so much a Deadpool, but it's normally if there's sort of... I think you started with another friend, didn't you? An earlier co-worker.
There's another co-worker called Kira Johnson. Johnston. Can't forget. I'm sorry, Kira. But you're not called that anymore, you're Kira Cross. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah, we had a bit of a friendly thing going on where it was if a celebrity died or whatever, it was who's going to be the first to tell the other.
Yeah.
To get the word out, especially with social media being the way it is nowadays. It's all sort of... Because I think I was like the first today to report Victoria Wood.
Spot on that. That gets you 50 points because... Were you in the room when she died?
I might as well. No, I was sat on Twitter and it came up on my thing. It was like a drop down. This box came down saying view like 12 new tweets. So I clicked it and the very top one, BBC News. So it's a big capital. It's breaking. Victoria Wood's agent or manager, or whatever, has announced she has died at the age of 62 from a short illness with cancer. And it's like a small BBC link, and more details will follow soon or whatever.
Yeah.
Put it up on Facebook, and then first thing I had to do was like, I'm sick minded this. Like, right, I'll put it up on Facebook. I've got to text Dave as quick as possible. No one can beat me to it.
And courtesy, I read it straight away. Oh my god! And I always think, it can't be a wind up. So I'll go and check it. And it actually said, BBC News reported 6 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Victoria Wood has indeed died, 62, of short cancer sort of thing. More news to come. That's all they had.
Yeah.
They've been told that that were it within 6 minutes, and I was like, how does he know? I know you put Twitter, but I thought, he's going outside the room or something.
I sent a text 7 minutes prior.
Yeah. On your throttle. Sorry. But yeah, it's not a thick thing we do, we just let each other know celebrities died. Although we don't say died, do we? Or no. Dead. We say brown bread.
Yeah, Cockney rhyming slang.
Yeah, I've got some bad news for you, but I'll comfort you by saying it's silly. Your favourite star has died. No, your favourite star, brown bread.
The thing was, for me though, it used to come from Grand Theft Auto London, which was on PlayStation 1.
Yeah.
Because it was set in London in the 60s. It was, if you're down, like the first one, it was like, on the American one, on like GTA 1, it was wasted when you got killed or whatever. on the GTA London, came up saying brown bread. And
Yeah.
it just sort of went from there. Like I started saying it more, and then it's like I started getting text off you saying such and such brown bread, and I'd have to look them up and see who it was. And it's like I saw all these sort of celebs dropping recently. Like it's been.
See, I'm too. I'd love to put celebrity brown bread on Facebook and something, but I thought I'd get killed. So I just put rest in peace, star. Just to make a point on there, I'm the first one to tell you, or the third person to tell you.
Well,
But
there is someone that does it though. There's a page called like Celebrity Brown Bread.
oh, is they?
But it's they post the picture. They post like if it's like Victoria Wood, they'll post like a Victoria, like another Victoria, like Victoria Beckham or something.
Right.
Don't know why, but
Oh, but yeah, I mean, it's a shame about Victoria Wood. But yeah, it's
loads of shit.
it's got. There should be, obviously, I know cancer have their own charities, is plural, but there could be a thing where maybe Mooch TV or something they should do a big event.
Yeah.
This year, because like I said, Alan Rickman, David Bowie. There's been a few, and I feel bad forgetting suddenly, but them are the main two. Both 69, both cancer. Like I said, there has been others, and there's been many.
Yeah.
And it has been cancer related with most of them.
I think, what was it? I can't remember his name now. He played Grizzly Adams.
Oh, Dan Haggerty.
That's the one.
Yeah.
He was cancer as well, I think.
Yeah, that was a shame. But yeah, we need to get rid of cancer, so we need to sort of, well, I don't think we could ever do, but at least with Sean willing,
Yeah.
we might as well get entertainment out of it, so I think we should be a charity do. But no, it's serious raising money, because there's loads of charities out there, but I think cancer is one of the main ones. We need to find some sort of resource
Yeah.
just to save our celebrities. And
There was
us.
Well, there's a British wrestler died recently. He was only 32.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah, you got to mention episode 1 with the podcast.
What a shame.
Yeah.
So yeah, celebrity brown bread. So when you're on social media and you see me, it'll say RRP star, but really I'm saying brown bread. It's just funnier.
And the problem is that, like, if you ever off it, or when you do finally off it, it's that sort of thing of, do we say RIP, or do we just actually put brown bread?
No, we can put brown bread.
Anyway, you've got it in audio, folks. You get permission to say brown bread.
The big guy being it likes white.
We'll go 50-50 just in case. And
Yeah.
Best of both.
Yeah.
Toasty loaf, yeah.
Yeah, I'll have some in an urn that's shaped like Warburton's bread.
Put in a bread tin.
Yeah. Cheese toasty. Well,
The cheese is hot there.
yeah, talking of dead, I think our listeners have died. Is there anything else we can talk to them about?
Well, it was your birthday. Ow! Sorry, I'll cut that one out. It was your birthday last week, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
And
23 again.
again.
Yeah.
And we went for a mooch up.
Yeah, we did. It was a good night, and that's an episode coming up. I had my very first chimichanga. Yes. Well, you bastards, I'm not a favourite meal. But I made that choice. Yeah, 2 of you did, yeah. Where
The other one didn't.
Christ had something similar to me, but with pulled pork. I don't like pulled pork. Don't talk to me about pulled pork. Don't even mention pulled pork. What is pulled pork? It's pork! It sounds like a euphemism. It's just wrong. It's salty. It's in bits.
And they sell it at McDonald's now.
Oh, and they have a tattooed bitch wrapping it up with crunchy lettuce and coleslaw with funky rock music. Yeah. And if it's not her, it's that twat on the Skegway going, this week you could win a prize on that.
Well, that's annoying, that. She sounds too fake.
I should bring that up on Sour Grapes. A new show coming to Mooch TV soon. See what you said before you got anything on Mooch TV. I've just let one out of the bag. Anyway, birthdays. Sorry, you were talking about my birthday, weren't you?
23 again, you went off on a tangent.
Yeah, diva.
So we went to the Coast of West.
Coast of West, it was a good meal, and then we went to a quiz. And I heard about it for a friend. She'd done a uni course, and one of the things she had to do was set up an event to raise money for Trinity.
Right.
I think between them they did a brilliant night.
Yeah, Brian, wasn't it? Brian.
I do apologise, it was for Brian House. I did another filming where Trinity was involved. My apologies. It was, she'd done, through uni, she had to find an event and she did Brian's House. That was a chosen charity. And they raised 800?
I think, something. It was something like, I think they raised like £2,000, something
altogether. On the night it was 800, but
yeah.
with the other money they raised, it was 2,000, which is pretty good going.
Yeah.
Because I think it's 4 girls doing it. One girl I know, she's called Vicky. That's the lady who let me know about it. And it was at the Bootleg Social
on Topping Street.
Yeah, used to be Jenks. And I've not been in there in a long time, and it looks amazing now.
Yeah.
I was quite impressed.
Second time I've been in ever.
I've only been 4 times, but I think in the past with advertising that cinema.
They do the £1 cinema now.
I believe so. I know the other night they were showing that
Yeah,
film.
It was Force Awakens last week, and this week it was, well, tonight it was Trainspotting.
Oh right.
But it's £1 entry, £1 drinks, £1 popcorn.
Where did they show it on? 'Cause I don't remember seeing it on TV.
Down screen.
They must have. But yeah, it was a good night. Now we'd eaten at Corso West, but I saw one of the burgers we're serving. Even though I had the narration of Vicky talking about it beforehand, saying it's a big burger like this and it's got 180 degrees of cheese. All right, 180 degrees, of cheese. Okay, I'm almost sold. But it was a big bugger.
Yeah.
However, we had our drinks and we did the quiz. We didn't do too well.
We came third.
Well, it wasn't first. But yeah, we did okay. We did okay. I mean, we smashed.
If we'd got like one more point, I could have actually won it for us.
Yeah,
so.
because you're very good with your states. But we did well on the first round. We crashed and burned on the second round, and then it was just touch and go on the third. But yeah, we came third. However, but we did a raffle, and I won a voucher for me and Emma to go to the Chinese buffet.
Well, hey,
can't wait. Now,
how was Mr. Bazrise? Mr.
Bazrise,
whatever it's called. I don't know how to say it for the first time ever.
Yeah, I let slip. I'd been to Emma, and there was tears. To which I then said, "I'm only kidding. I'm only winding you up. Of course, I wouldn't go without you."
And you didn't.
But I didn't. I didn't, folks. I didn't. First time with Emma. I'll tell you if you see me in the street. No, I went with Emma. We saw the Jungle Book, which was good. I was going to do a Moochcast on the camera. I'm reviewing it, but I was too poorly. I was going to get Emma involved. We go both through it together. The uses, but it never came to fruition.
Yeah, a child's perspective.
Well, that's what one I thought that'd be great because she saw it with me. She loved it.
Yeah.
I liked it, although I said at the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with the first one. The first one's a classic. I loved it growing up. I think there was elements of this film that I was missing from as a child's point of view.
Yeah.
However, it was well done, and to think that it was done in a warehouse,
right,
and not a jungle. They're not anywhere.
More green screen and
they're not on location at all. This one. Some of the shots you think he is running through like grass and that. He's not. That side of it, I take my hat in. Brilliant.
Yeah.
But the voice actors and all the Bagheera, Ben Kingsley.
Yeah.
Bill Murray, just amazing. I didn't come into halfway through, but it's worth the wait. But yeah, it's they picked the right people. Even there's been a bit of a fuss, not a fuss, but Scarlett Johansson plays Car. Now it's normally a male voice.
Yeah.
But John Francis said, I thought there was too many male voices, so I thought I'd put a woman in there. And to be fair, it's the right choice.
Cool.
Overall, it's a good film. I wouldn't recommend it for young tots.
Yeah.
Just stick with the cartoon.
Is it a PG?
It's a PG, but there's one or two bits in it. Shere Khan kills one of the wolves in a bit of a diva tantrum. And there's one or two jump bits, but otherwise it's a damn good film, technological wise. And for Bill Murray, because John Favreau tends to go for like ad-libbing.
Yeah.
Now with this one, I thought it seemed very scripted, which is not him.
Yeah.
Then Bill Murray comes along, I think, he'd probably let him go to town. You're the only one who can get away with it. But otherwise, yeah, I do recommend it. But then for pudding, we went for Mr. Bazzary's. And yeah, she liked it. She liked the ice creams. Although I don't think she knew what she liked the best, and which was your favourite dish. I don't really know, because she tried a bit and then, I don't like this. Because Emma, don't get a little bit of each, because if you don't like it, don't give it me. But can you have this mother? Tell you not to get a lot. But I must admit, I do like having lasagna and chips and steak there.
On the same plate.
On the same plate, with a bit of curry. Really random.
And a poppadom.
I didn't have a poppadom, I had a garlic naan bread. That was nice.
You got your naan bread, you got your burger.
I forgot what it was called. It was a bit chicken and deep fried batter. Began with P, I forgot what it's called. I'm bad, I'm sorry. It was tasty though. But yeah.
I'm trying to think, what do they call it now? Like a dipper sort of thing, or a...
Kind of, yeah. But it was like in a... It tasted a bit like battery. Chicken, this. Look, it is. It was in the Indian section anyway.
Samosa, maybe?
No, it wasn't samosa.
Bhaji? No,
I've not heard of it. It began with P. It was like Poperatos or something.
Oh, pakora.
I don't know.
Chicken pakora, maybe.
Maybe.
They're like sort of like chicken strips.
Yeah, it was like a
And batter. So yeah, probably chicken pakora.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. I like the salsa and stuff though.
Yeah, they do have some good stuff, and I do recommend it. So if you are listening, Mr. Bazzery, my name's Dave Hughes. This is Adam Cox. We'll have a table for two, and we'll bring some friends.
Mooch TV.
Table for 8, 2 free t-shirts. 2 vouchers, please. Free advertising.
Did you do anything else on your birthday that week? Or
well, not much, because again, I've been poorly. I did most of the things those 2 days.
Yeah.
Because the next day I had to call in sick, which I felt a bit bad with, because it looks bad, and you're in poorly. Then you have your birthday off and you go out and then you ring in sick.
Yeah.
I don't drink, so and I think people that do know that I was generally ill.
Yeah.
And I went in with a sick note and they said, "You do look like shit." So I went, "Thanks for that."
Yeah.
No, you really do look like shit. Say it again. Make me feel better.
Well, no, it's sort of the evidence is there.
Yeah,
sort of
yeah,
thing, like you can't. Anyone can sort of put on a voice and go, "I'm not coming. I don't feel well," and just, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm not well. What's wrong with you? Laryngitis. But yeah, you can tell I was generally sick, so I still am. That's why I'm very croaky, boys and girls. But I'm doing this to entertain you, boys. To entertain you.
You've made it well so far. We're coming to sell it 2 minutes and 9 seconds. So it might be a two-part. I don't know yet.
I would, because I don't think I could listen to over half an hour.
It's alright. We're going to wrap up. We're going to wrap up in a minute anyway.
All right,
because you're getting croaky.
Talking of wrapping up.
Yeah. It was your birthday.
It was my birthday. That's what started this ball rolling.
You were 23 again.
I'm 23 twice.
You watched Jungle Book.
I watched Jungle Book. I went to Mr. Bazzary's. What have you got me?
A fire bucket again?
No! Fire buckets is what a tradition Mr. Cox does with his friends at Scrooge's when it's their birthday. They partake in having a fire bucket, which is a alcoholic drink of their choice, a spirit.
Yeah, it's a spirit with 5 shots of a spirit and a mixer with one portion of ice, also like a scoop of ice.
Yeah,
and then you have to sort of you timed on it to drink it sort of who can drink it as fast as possible, and the winner gets the trophy at the end of the year.
At the time when I did it,
drink responsibly.
I was the current record holder. However, I was disqualified for throwing it all up 10 minutes later. What doesn't make any sense, the fact when I drank it, I suddenly become drunk. Now, I don't drink, so I'm not used to the experience of being drunk or... What's the other word? Not drunk, but...
Wankers.
Well, somewhere along
Tipsy.
the line. Tipsy. I felt really woozy and I started getting giddy. Tiptoe through the tulips. I remember singing that. But the room was spinning, I felt really drunk, and then I thought I could feel something was happening, so I had to go to the toilet. The next thing, I was throwing it up in the bowl. And I came out, right, that's all done. Wait a minute, I'm not drunk anymore. How does that work? How can you throw up drunkenness? It's a feeling.
You found the cure, evidently.
Yeah, throw up quickly, you'll be sober. And I mean, there's a slight bit tipsiness in it, but the the main euphoria feelings woozy gone.
Yeah,
Well, that was random. No
idea.
Goodbye meal, goodbye the meal I had before, and goodbye drink. I still think I would have done a bit quicker if there was no ice in it. It was the ice that was holding me back.
Some sort of challenge with it. It's like,
yeah, it was holding me back.
Well,
It was too cold. And
that's the whole point of having a challenge.
What's a fire?
Yeah, you're putting out the fire. That's why it's fire rocket.
Anyway, it's my birthday. What have you got me?
Well, because you're 23 again.
Yeah,
we
twice.
We went on the interwebs and we found this, which may help you down the line.
Yeah. This doesn't help, boys and girls, that this is a Moochcast, an audio thing, and I'm showing you a present that I've been given. It's coming in a lovely, what colour is this? Purpley, grey, I'm colourblind.
Purpley? Yeah, I am as well.
Oh, I say purple, I'm glad it's
It's
me.
already-
I can tell you Mr. Cox's address, but I won't.
Please don't.
Because some of you are criminals. And I'm opening it up. Oh, yes! Yes! Thank you very much. I was talking about this the other day. In my hands, boys and girls, in cellophane, I've got to open it. Oh, it's fluffy. It's a cushion. A fluffy orange cushion with the word subscribe written on it.
Ta-da.
And a white button, the emblem for YouTube. And that, son, is amazing. And you know something, sometimes I can come across as an ungrateful bastard. Oh, you got me. Oh, thanks. Well, I never get many gifts, but it's also like a thought. This is thought. And I'm very, very grateful, Mr. Cox.
You're welcome, mate.
And if anybody contributed to it, again, thank you very much. But that is friendship. That's what a heart is. When it's your birthday?
December.
Fuck, it will be Christmas.
So just feature an episode again, it's fine.
Fine, I'll get you a chocolate orange. But, but no, this is amazing. And you did point this out months ago. Oh, might get one of them, but you beat me to it and got it me. No, I'm really grateful for that.
That's alright. Yeah, so Dave currently has his fans, folks. If you're not too sure, if you're still trying to decipher it, it's essentially the YouTube subscribe button, but in the form of a cushion.
Yeah, and it's great. But boys and girls, I'm sorry, I can keep calling you boys and girls. Now then, boys and girls.
I was waiting for that.
Put my cigar up your bottom. No, then, time for school. Anyway, I do apologise, I'll start again. Ladies and gentlemen, it would be a good birthday present for you all. And for Chris, especially for Chris. I want him to go far.
He's not here tonight.
He's not here tonight. I feel bad because of miscommunication. I thought Cox here would invite him along because I was Paul in. I said, yeah, we'll do it. Thinking he'd bring it because as a team. I should have messaged him, but I was thinking in my bed. So Mr. Chris is not here. I feel quite bad actually. He's working, but he doesn't like missing out things, and I feel for him. So apologies for you, Mr. Chris. I'll get my comeuppance. But then again, if you were here, Mr. Chris, we'll be here till next week. So swings and roundabouts. It's all been about me tonight. It's my birthday, for fuck's sake. But yeah, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, cats and dogs, mass hysteria. If you could do that one thing and press that subscribe button on Mooch TV,
Hit the button.
hit the button, you will save a baby in Uganda.
And get my URL.
Yeah, that's what it's for. We want to progress, and we want to leave our jobs and do more of this, and that is a start.
Get the moochment started.
Yeah, the basement. Well done. Yeah, I'm still a fan of Moot Feet for niche for this show. I'm feeling quite uncomfortable sometimes doing it, but I think there's therapy in there. The more I do it, the more confident I feel. The more I think I'm going to change myself, my lifestyle.
I think you do need to sort of take that gamble, essentially, because it's like this to me was a gamble.
Yeah,
I've never been a big talker.
Yeah,
I've never. If you said to me a few years ago, right, you can sit down in front of a microphone and talk to it, and then you're going to put it online and people are going to listen to you, I would have said no, it's not going to happen.
I'm not saying it's going to be a future for us, but it's going to be a good lifestyle. There are things coming up, and only we're doing them to get out, find a hobby for me to get out, for Chris to do, to make new friends. But it gives up to do, and hopefully we'll reach people and make this more of an actual thing. if we could start doing 2-3 episodes a week, a film review, an interview, and then the third one for shits and giggles, that'd be great. But if we can do consistency is what I want. I just feel bad that I've not done anything properly for the last 2 weeks. I've shown the I Love Star Wars, but they've been delayed, and thank God I delayed them, because I've been watching nothing. So I need to try and get some out this weekend for you to watch. I will. We'll have a show this weekend, but I feel that we should be having two. The stuff we've got, but I hold my hands up there. I've not been so well, so I've been selfish in that respect. I'm trying to get myself well. But there will be some more stuff. Yeah. But there'll be more stuff coming, and just bear with us. But it was, if it wasn't for Mooch, I wouldn't have gone to one or two of these events. I would have said, "No, you're all right."
Yeah.
So it's bringing me back, the old Dave back. And once the old Dave starts coming back, the old Dave will start looking himself in the mirror and going, "Oh my God!" and start doing something about it. So there's going to be a knock-on effect, and then you never know. I might get groupies. No, I think I just want the show to do okay. I want Chris and Adam Lee to come out on top. I'm just there for the ride.
As a man.
Yes. But thank you again for this question. It's so comfortable.
I didn't have to know it's very, very soft.
Isn't it?
Very fluffy.
Yeah.
Velvety almost. So it'll probably be pride in place on future episodes.
Well, yeah, because at the moment Chris likes having the Oscars on there. I think that's a bit dated now, so I think we might have to. I did have an idea to have Mooch mugs. Yeah, we'll chase that one up. If you'd like to buy a Mooch mug, then come to us. Sorry, I live in a
cage is rattling outside.
Yeah, I live in an airport. Sorry. It's early. But that's it. That's all I've got time for to tell you today, because we ran out of tape.
So we're coming to the end of the show. Where can we find you on social media? Anywhere in particular? Or?
I'm on Twitter at Mooch TV Dave. You can find Chris at it's Mooch TV Chris. Simple as that. For Facebook, you've got a choice of two at the minute. You've got the Fat Tum Menace, or you've got the long-winded version, David DJH Photography and Events. Take a while to type that one out, but you'll find me. That one's my work one for the photos. The one's a plain out one. I've got one for Mooch TV, but that's kind of attached to the plain out one.
You can still link it.
You can still link it.
Mention it, or
yeah.
Mooch TV Facebook page, folks.
That's right.
Instagram?
And we're also on Instagram as well. Yeah, that's going quite well.
Cool.
Going to get quite a few followers. I just need to put more stuff on, because I wasn't expected to use that as a tool, but yeah, each day somebody's adding me. So yeah, watch out for that. Also, I'll have more shots of Adam, myself, and Chris soon.
And find you on YouTube, obviously. We're not at URL yet.
Yeah, but do search Mooch TV. That's MOOCH. I always want to put a T in there, but there isn't one. TV. And you'll see the logo, Mooch TV. Click on that and you'll see my big fat face along with Chris. And
a lot of rattling cages.
Yes. Thank you. We're live here. Inconsiderate.
Bastards.
Yeah.
Right, folks, I think that's going to wrap it up for this, possibly part 2, possibly part 1, I'm not even sure yet. It might be a full feature thing on YouTube. It might be a YouTube special for Mooch TV. Mooch special. So we'll have to wait and see. But in the meantime, I've been Coxie.
I've been Dave.
You've been listening.
It's Mooch TV. Moochcast.
Thank you very much.
See ya.